feel like a woman.
So happy.
Things are much different in our family since Vito and Grace arrived a long time ago. There's been many interfaith marriages, and so now this is a non-denominational service because we now recognize many religions, many faiths, many ideas. Because we're all here for the same reason, and that's because we are family and we all love each other. When Barbara came home from Guatemala, two very long plane rides, and we had lots of time to talk while I insisted that Gracie be given Benadryl to take so that she would sleep, even though her mother didn't really want her to have it. So she did sleep a long time, and we had lots of time to talk about how this day would be. And we really didn't envision that it would be here in Connecticut. We envisioned first that it would be in Florida, which is our immediate family home. And we would maybe go back for Christmas, or perhaps it would be in San Francisco where Barbara lives, and people would join us out there. And then we started thinking more and more about the reunion and how everything was taking shape, and all of us were going to be together, and as each cousin signed on to be here, I suggested to Barbara that I couldn't imagine a better place to welcome Graciela into the family than here. So that's why we decided to do it here and now, even though Gracie's a little bit older. When Barbara first started talking about godparents for Gracie, she said, in a godmother, I want someone strong and bright and faithful and responsible and wise and dependable, which is why, of course, she picked Beverly instead of me. But she gave me an important job, which is why I'm standing here now. If you remember, if you've seen The Godfather recently, she gave me the job of Il Consigliere, which is the Robert Duvall character, who is the planner, the organizer, the family counselor. So, other than the dutiful obligations of her godparents, Richard and Beverly, I will pledge to always be around to help her when they're either sleeping, drunk, or otherwise impaired. So, Gracie, you have my all. And now I would like to introduce you to Gracie's godparents, my husband Richard Horn and my sister Beverly Bravo.
I was told I could either say something on my own or read something, and I chose to read something because I'm quite a sentimental person, and if I said something on my own, I don't know if I could get through it. So reading others' words is usually easier for me. This is a poem called Children Learn What They Live. If children learn with criticism, they learn to condemn. If children learn with hostility, they learn to fight. If children live with fear, they learn to be apprehensive. If children live with pity, they learn to feel sorry for themselves. If children live with ridicule, they learn to be shy. If children live with jealousy, they learn what envy is. If children live with shame, they learn to feel guilty. If children live with tolerance, they learn to be patient. If children live with encouragement, they learn to be confident. If children live with praise, they learn to appreciate. If children live with approval, they learn to like themselves. If children live with acceptance, they learn to find love in the world. If children live with recognition, they learn to have a goal. If children live with sharing, they learn to be generous. If children live with honesty and fairness, they learn what truth and justice are. If children live with security, they learn to have faith in themselves and in those around them. If children live with friendliness, they learn that the world is a nice place in which to live. And if children live with serenity, they learn to have peace of mind. And Gracie, I pledge to try to teach you all of those things.
Whoa.
Well, I realize as Il Padrino that I have some very special responsibilities toward Gracie, which I plan to discharge to the best of my ability. I would like to thank Barbara and Robin for the forethought of having this here at this time, because after the reunion yesterday, I felt very strongly that Graciella's namesake, Graziella, her spirit was present at the reunion yesterday, and I felt very privileged to have known her, and her love and her fire were present. And I think that if Graciela has some of that passed down to her, she will be very, very fortunate. I have a couple of prayers to read for Graciela. May the lives of your parents and godparents be examples to inspire you. We give thanks for the gift of this child who has entered into the covenant of life. Keep her from all harm and grant that she may be a source of joy to all her dear ones. Teach us to rear this child with care and affection, with wisdom and understanding, that she may be a blessing to the world. Sorry, that was divinely inspired.
Dave, right above you, buddy.
We pray for children who put chocolate fingers everywhere, who like to be tickled, who stop in puddles and ruin their new pants, who sneak popsicles before supper, who erase holes in their math workbooks, and who can never find their shoes. We pray for children who bring us sticky kisses and fistfuls of dandelions, who sleep with the dog and bury goldfish, who hug us in a hurry and forget their lunch money, who cover themselves with Band-Aids and sing off-key, who squeeze toothpaste all over the sink and slurp their soup. We pray for children who spend all their allowance before Tuesday, who throw tantrums in the grocery store and pick their food.
That's already started.
Who like ghost stories, who shove dirty clothes under the bed and never rinse out the tub, who love visits from the tooth fairy, who don't like to be kissed in front of the school bus, who squirm in church or temple and scream in the phone. We pray for children who want to be carried, for those who must, for those we never give up on, and those who will grab the hand of anyone kind enough to offer it. The love of God unites us all together as one. We are one now, and we have always been one. Be ever grateful for your time as a human to be able to love and feel loved with all your body and heart and soul and spirit.
And next, the matriarch of our family. You guys know her as Julie. We know her as Mom. This is the last grandchild, Mom.
Well, you know, when I went out to meet her in San Francisco, I thought, what's it going to be like? I haven't had a newborn in so long. But it's like everything else, comes back to you.
She was great.
I'm going to follow in Beverly's footsteps because what I had planned to say, I don't think I would get through it. I'm just going to read. Dear God, there are no words for the depth of my love for my granddaughter. I offer her my care and protection, and I surround her always in my love. May her heart grow strong. May she be loved most patiently, and cared for most fully, understanding profoundly who she is and what she may need. May this family be a blessing unto her now and forever. May she learn values and principles of love and forgiveness. May she learn kindness and strength. May she live most fully and love most deeply. That is the wish of the generations that have come before, the generations that now stand behind, offering spiritual support, and the generation that now stands with her in the life of Graciela, my beloved granddaughter. Amen.
Amen.
Well, I'm last, and it's yesterday, and I thought about the same thing. On one hand, we could think about the people who aren't here today. My father, Smitty, my brother, Steve, and Graciela, Gracie's namesake. But I'd like to think more importantly that they are with us in spirit, and also more importantly that you are all here. Because family to me is the most important thing on earth. And I feel so lucky and know they belong unto you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may lose their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. You may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you. For life goes not backwards, nor tarries with yesterday. You are the bows from which your children, as living arrows, are sent forth. The archer seeks the mark upon the path of the infinite, and he bends you with his might, that you may far. Let your bending in the archer's hand be for gladness. For even as he loves the arrow that flies, so he loves the bow and the stable. So thank you so much for joining us in this blessing of Graciela Marie Smith, who was born on April 3rd of the year 2000, came home and was welcomed into our family on August 4th of the year 2000, and today is officially blessed by our family. And in honor of Graciela Marie, we're going to sing her favorite song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Okay?
Sure.
You marked? Get set? Go.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Again.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Thanks again to Robin for officiating, to Beverly and Richard for agreeing to be my godparents, my mom for giving all her love, and a special thanks to Dave who surprised me and came to join me for this event.